Well, you have some things in your home that you don't necessarily need or want anymore, but you think that they might have some value. How do you find out what it's worth? This is what you do. You reach out to David Goldstein from Biltmore Loan Jewelry, and he's on here every Tuesday, always bringing us some fascinating items that you found along the way. Last week, David, we were talking about estate sales, and you said you were inundated with calls, and hello, this is what you discovered from an elderly woman in Sun City.
From an estate, and you know, this is what we talk about, Terry, that it isn't that people may need the money. It isn't even that people need to borrow money on it. What it really comes down to is they have a lot of things that are not in today's lifestyle.
Right.
We talk about sterling flatware. We talk about porcelain chinas. I mean, today with dishwashers, people don't want to get porcelain they can't put in a microwave or a dishwasher.
It's true.
They're not using sterling to clean it.
Well, and I think this is a really good example of some of the items that you might have. This particular woman actually kind of acquired these because she was an antique dealer, but some of these items, although beautiful, David, really, what would you do with them? And tell us about the beauty of this bowl.
These are what they call eggshell porcelain. That probably weighs maybe 2 ounces total.
It's so light.
It's so
very,
light.
very thin and delicate.
These are all hand painted, and these were hand painted. And if you put the paintbrush too hard against the porcelain, they would crack. And people would put these in places where light would go through them, so you could see the pattern inside from the outside.
Oh, I see. That's why they're so thin.
So thin.
But look at the beautiful box. I mean, this was well cared for. And this is what you always talk about week after week is how, you know what, when you have an item, you need to see everything. You want to see if there's authenticity, you know, with that item, paperwork, logos, whatever, right?
Absolutely.
Did this help with the value?
It makes it so much more valuable to the collector. And why I brought these particular pieces today is because Asian art and Asian culture and history is becoming so popular now. Asia has become a much bigger country now and a much more sophisticated country. So now they're collecting so many more pieces of their culture. Americans always bought our antiques and our culture, and now the Chinese are becoming so sophisticated, they want to buy back their history and culture.
Right.
So we're able to evaluate this, and we're able to give either buy or loan or clean out. We went with a truck, we cleaned out her whole place. We've spoken to her again. She has more to get rid of. This was handed down from her father, who was in the business.
Which you've said in the past, it's something, if that's something that you acquire, it's just maybe not your taste. But you know what, if you're going to get rid of it, really find somebody who's qualified to give you the value of what you want to get rid of. For example, these items right here, what's the value of these 4 bowls here?
The eggshell porcelains can run anywhere from $500 to $3,000 a bowl.
Wow.
And the spinach jade bowls here, which these are from the Ming Dynasty.
These are gorgeous.
Okay?
Look at these.
These can go anywhere from $500 to $3,000 a bowl also.
And this is something that you guys do. This is what you know. So, however, she sold to you. She did not want a loan.
Correct.
Okay.
She was your typical person who said, I have too much stuff that's not usable to me in my life.
But on the other hand, you don't want to just get rid of it, right? I mean, certainly there's value to something like this, and anybody wants to get the value of what they
Not
want.
only is there value, Terry, but one of the things that I like to talk about is the ways that you can dispose of it. Well, you can go to somebody who's not an expert, or you can go to Craigslist. Do you really want strangers coming in your home?
Absolutely not. Well,
so here we bring professionals in.
And by the way, you will go to people's home, but
I
you're not a
spent 2 full days,
but you're not a
days in
stranger.
this woman's home and explaining that to her.
I want to talk to you more about some of the other fascinating items that you brought, but first of all, let me tell you this. To find out how much your stuff might be worth, you can email David at info@biltmoreloan.com, or you can also give him a call. They have a Scottsdale location. You need to make an appointment, 480-991-LOAN. Chandler, you can just walk in, 480-705-LOAN. Their website, biltmoreloan.com. Like them at Facebook/BiltmoreLoan. And we've got a fun opportunity for you if you want to join us on Tuesday, March 11th in our studio. Bring 1 item, and David and his team will take a look at it for you. They'll assess it and tell you what it's worth. Send your audience request along with the picture of an item you'd like to bring to slviewers@abc15.com. Space is limited, so you need to email us right now. And I cannot wait for March 11th, Susan. That is going to be a really fun show because David's already excited and passionate about some of the stuff we've been getting in.
We've been getting some of the pictures. The stuff is amazing. We can't wait for you to all see it and for, of course, David to assess it. Well,